We are live. Welcome to another edition of the All Sports Matters podcast. I am your host, Amir Sharaz Ortiz, aka Poppy Ortiz 02 on Instagram and Twitter. And we are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Welcome. Today we're not going to take much of your time today. We are going to run through this show like the Knicks are running through the playoffs. Yes, it's a thing, and we ain't said that since 1999. Crazy, right? 27 years ago. The Knicks made the final before the Cowboys did. That's all I'm about to say about the Cowboys today. But either way, we are moving on and we're moving up. But before we do that, I'm going to bring my brothers onto the stage, starting with Mr. Go Spurs Go, because they're gonna need a lot of Go Spurs Go tonight. Mr. Chef, what's going on?
Man, what it do? What's happening? What's going on?
Are you slightly concerned, moderately concerned, or not concerned at all?
I'm concerned. No, I'm concerned. I need them to go back to the game plan that got them the success they had. I mean, you got to channel the offense through Wemby, and go from there.
We will break that down further here in a little bit. We have from the 334, my state has no professional sports, Mr. Moore. Sorry, that just kind of flowed. My bad.
That was such an asshole thing to say.
I don't know why I did that. I really don't.
Hey,
but you might be, because the SEC is looking to get away from the NCAA, and we'll discuss that as well. What's going on, sir?
Shade, sir.
No, I'm just.
I mean, it's true, but it's still shade.
Mind you, I do not practice this. I don't. I tell jokes in the shower. Some people sing, some people tell jokes, and then I just rip it off the top of my head as we go along. Our producer will be on shortly, maybe, if he found some marmalade pickles in the gardens of New Orleans. Granted, he lives in Marrero, but either way,
they consider that New Orleans.
I know the Pelicans do. They gotta claim something. But we are in right now. We're in a waiting game, right? Who does the Knicks play? But before we get to who are they going to play, I have to talk about and give props for the first time in the social media age that the Knicks have made the NBA Finals. Yes, there was no social media back in 1989, people. We were talking shit on AOL. So
not AOL.
Okay, we did. That's right. I remember emailing my brother, and I know when he opened up and said, "You got mail," I said, "Ha ha, we're in the finals, fucker," because he was a Nets fan. But either way, we made it. Then they turned around, and the Nets won, they made it to the finals like 2 years in a row. But either way,
bring AOL back.
1999, 27 years. The Knicks, is this the best team? Without them looking at the finals, is this the best team the Knicks have put together?
I mean,
is it that?
It's kind of hard to argue against those Patrick Ewing led Knicks teams. But I mean, this is the best team they put together this century. I guess we can say that without it being a lie.
Or I'll meet you halfway. The best team they put together offensively. Because those Patrick Ewing teams were like outside of Detroit was like one of the best defensive teams in the league with Anthony Mason,
Big Charles Oakley.
Yeah, you couldn't. LeBron wouldn't last 3 years in that league. But that's
why you know what I'm saying. I know. You know, we're of the Michael Jordan era, but that's why when people say LeBron is the GOAT, you know what I'm saying, it's I think this era is so offensive
minded
now that Jordan would have killed in this era. You know what I mean? And I honestly feel that.
He would get 25 points per game. There's no free throws.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That part.
Did we not remember the no layup rules when he played the Pistons? Like the dude was getting clothesline and they weren't calling anything because that was that era.
And now, when they did call, it was a regular foul.
Really quickly, I do believe LeBron's skill set would have changed back. Like he's still skillful.
He would have been more Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he would have been more Magic Johnson, and we wouldn't have been comparing him to the Jordans and the Kobes.
No, I totally agree. I've always said that. You know, people were like, "Is it Michael Jordan? Or is it LeBron James?" I was like, "Well, LeBron James still got to go up against Kobe. Still got to go up against the Magic Johnsons of the world." You know what I'm saying? Right. If I looked at LeBron James in his, as they say, the twilight years, I say he's definitely better than Scottie Pippen. That's where his game, game. I'm saying
that's who you compare him to.
Yeah, that's where his skill set sat. You know, and and when I was saying that, it wasn't a knock on LeBron. It wasn't. I didn't knock on LeBron until he joined Miami. But, you know, young LeBron in 2003 after he got drafted, his skill set where he led that Cleveland team that really had nobody. I was like, you know what? He's going to be special. But he wasn't the flopping. He was like, give me the ball.
Right.
We're having an issue streaming on Facebook. I don't know what that was, but either way.
We're on Facebook.
I just got a notification. I don't really know what's that about. But either way, the Knicks have won the 10 in a row, 11 in a row.
They're playing good ball right now. I give them that. You know what I'm saying? I'll give them that. But I think I said last week, and I was correct. After Cleveland blew that big lead in game one, that show that we did that Thursday, I said the Cavs gonna get swept. Like they had their chance. That was the game that they were gonna win. Right. They were always gonna lose this series, in my opinion. But once they blew that big lead, I said that they were gonna get swept. But then I also said that whoever comes out of the West is gonna beat the Knicks.
Right.
I might walk that back just a little now. Because the Knicks are playing phenomenally on offense. They need to find some defense at some point, but they're playing phenomenally on offense.
I'm going to say this. Until they figure out what's happening with, say, OKC wins it, I guarantee you between the over-dramatization of the fouls that happened with SGA and the team on the OKC Thunder, I'm not saying New York going to get swept, but I'm saying they're not going to win. They're not going to be able to stop the Thunder and the referees. That's what I'm saying.
So
I know I threw you off when I threw that extra big word in there, but
right.
Yeah. So,
you mentioned defense, and immediately Mitchell Robinson broke a pinky. So breaking news: Mitchell Robinson breaks a pinky, I believe, at practice. Yeah, I am no longer streaming live, by the way, but yeah, don't know what that is about. We'll figure that out after we get done with this particular stream. It's if the Knicks win this, right? I guess we got to give more time to the Knicks because this is unprecedented for this New York team. Is Jalen Brunson the best Knick ever?
No.
Ever?
No.
Ever?
No.
No. I can't say that.
No. There's no.
You can't disrespect.
I'm not doing that. Not as
Not with Patrick Ewing being there. You know what I mean? Like if
Willis Reed. I'm just saying. There's a laundry list of great players. Bernard King. I'm just saying. There's a lot of great players that put on that Knick uniform. No, I'm not going to take anything from Jalen Brunson.
Maybe the best offensive player in Knicks.
I'll give you that.
But not many has delivered the way. And again, the job is not done, right? We're talking about the job is done, but it's not done. That's why I said I prefaced it with.
Or is he waiting to be in?
They win. Huh?
I said, is the producer coming in or is he waiting to be introduced?
I don't know. I'm hoping the producer can figure out our internet issues.
Are you not on? I'm still on.
I'm on.
I got cut off.
Yeah,
Amir got cut off. Everybody else is on though. And the producer's coming in. He's doing producer stuff. Calm down. Just talk about sports, guy.
I thought you.
All I said was, are they going to introduce you or are you coming in?
I thought he was going to say something. So I was just doing backstage stuff.
I thought you were going to pull Eddie King and hit us with the da-dang. I thought that, I thought that's what it was meant to be.
Nah, I thought our New York guy was going to say something, but he was too busy talking about New York.
Did yours need to be reconnected, Amir? Is that what? We'll worry about that later. We're on right now.
No, but I do need y'all to share a link to the sports page as well while we're live.
I shared it. It's telling me it's giving you they're having issues with your profile on Facebook's end. So
I do not know why, but it is what it is, and we are here. It's just the world is hating because we're talking about the Knicks. Let's be honest.
I'm gonna remove it.
Hey, maybe your internet went back to AOL. Maybe that's what happened. You got to do dollar. You don't have a phone.
It's possible. No, I wouldn't.
If they thought we were back in 1999 again.
Damn, 99.
Last time the Knicks made the
You on there
finals.
now? You on there now, Amir? You on there now? Let's go.
I don't know what's going on, but either way, we're fine.
You on there?
I'm answering questions online. I still see questions, but it's all good.
Yeah, you live on here. You good?
JB, talk to me about the Knicks. Are you surprised, shocked that they ran through the competition the way they did?
No. All year, the Knicks have been one of the favorites to come out of the East. I'm not shocked that they. Well, yeah, I am kind of shocked that they ran through them the way they did. I'm not shocked that they're in the finals. I'm shocked that they're in the finals the way they got in the finals and just sandblasting everybody. So
this same team lost to the Indiana Pacers last year in the Eastern Conference Finals. We gotta keep that in mind. Exact same team. They really only added one person, and that's the Puerto Rican from New Orleans.
Hey, you know what? When people get traded from New Orleans, they go on to win the championship. Anthony Davis, Drew Holiday.
And I'm not going to say this in a cocky way, but it's going to come off sounding that way. Once the Celtics lost, it was the Knicks East to have. I'd have been more shocked if they didn't make the finals.
Well, that's what we said last year. Again, you're absolutely right. But then we said the exact same thing last year when Boston lost. And then we're like, oh, they got Indiana. Too easy. And then they...
But Indiana was on some other crap though last year. Like they were on a run last year.
That's true.
That was the lucky shot that set the game to overtime to beat them from Halliburton. If it wasn't for that lucky shot that bounced.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The stars were aligned for Indiana last year. Just like this year, they are aligned for the Pistons. For the Knicks.
Didn't the Knicks have a coaching change in the offseason?
They did.
So that's the other thing.
And that's the other part.
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown is a cold head coach.
Mike Brown's a hell of a coach.
He's a hell of a head coach. And nothing against Thibodeau. I have nothing.
Everything against Thibodeau because Thibodeau only wanted to play 5 people.
Yeah, Thibodeau was really ridiculous.
Thibodeau definitely killed that starting 5.
He was really ridiculous.
He ran his guys into the ground.
But Mike Brown is he's a phenomenal coach, and he knows how to win games, especially in crucial parts. So it was a far-going conclusion he was going to be successful with that team.
The Knicks are sitting at home waiting to see who they play. Regardless if the Western Conference Finals went 4 games or 7, June 3rd was always going to be the start of game 1 because the Knicks, the NBA knows how to drag the playoffs along. They have for the last 20 years. Start tonight. OKC is up 3-2. They are playing in San Antonio.
Trash.
Can San Antonio Win at home.
As long as Tony Brothers not there refereeing,
I'm serious.
then they have a much better chance at doing something. But if Tony Brothers is there, then no, because he has shown his bias in the NBA, not just in these playoffs, but in the NBA in general. And somebody definitely need to take a look at him. He should not be refereeing in the National Basketball Association because he has an agenda all his own.
Not especially not in the crucial games, because he gets impartial real fast. And
He shows that he don't even try to hide.
He's not hiding anything. It's crazy. Like the other night, how in the hell do you sit there and say you did not see the coach requesting a review of the play when he's standing next to the ref talking about he wants to review that play, and then the ref runs by him and shakes his head like no,
like,
I was never confused.
Dude get elbowed in the throat.
That's what I said. I had no problem with Mason Plumlee and Biyombo came in the game, and they were in there straight goon action. I'm all for it.
You know, Biyombo, that wasn't everybody was he came in and did a straight hard foul. That wasn't a bad foul. That was a block.
Yeah.
And so, but the first one, Mason Plumlee, yeah.
So I have some good news.
Is he really getting the free throw before the game start?
I swear they better not. I saw that earlier and I thought that was a joke, so I didn't even pay no attention.
You have some good news.
I have some good news. The referee assignments for tonight is Zach Zarba, the crew chief, James Willing, referee, and Tyler Ford is the umpire.
And I think that they said that Tony Brothers wasn't gonna, or maybe it was something that maybe it was like satire, but I saw something that said Tony Brothers wasn't refereeing the rest of the playoffs.
I also have the referee assignments for the WNBA games, but that's not here nor there right now. But yes, no.
So JPC's asks, can the Knicks beat the Thunder though? I don't think the Knicks can beat either team that comes out of the West, and that's just me. And I said that last week.
Okay, I said the same thing.
They will have a more fairly officiated game if they played the Spurs.
So okay, to answer that question, I said regardless of the Knicks win or not, that whoever comes out the West is winning, right? And I do stand by that. That is my unbiased opinion.
Right.
But I'm gonna put the but on there because two things. One,
they have been playing lights out offensively.
Okay, three things. That's one.
Yeah.
Two, OKC hasn't been the dominant OKC that we've seen last playoffs. This is even with the help of the referees. They haven't been dominant. The three-point shot hasn't been falling, and it might be because they're banged up just as well. Chet Holmgren has been completely irrelevant in these playoffs. Chet Holmgren is nothing but size and nothing else.
But I think that's more. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I think that's more San Antonio than it is. I think that's more good San Antonio than it is bad OKC, because OKC still swept the Suns and the Lakers. So they're playing
look at those
good
teams.
ball. I think it's just more good Spurs than bad OKC. Then, like you said, also the health.
They match up well against each other.
Yeah.
San Antonio is a better shooting team.
Yeah.
Better perimeter shooting team. Wemby is trying to do everything.
Yep.
So he loses assignments. It's like they're playing a box and one, but Wemby doesn't know where to play that one at. I noticed he goes up the top, tries to block, they pass out, he drops back low. Then they say a layup attempt, they pass behind him, and he still gets the block. But he doesn't know. It's like he's trying to do everything. And I'm trying to give him credit. I am, because he's that good. But he needs to dial it back just a little bit because he's tiring himself out trying to be like the only defender.
Right.
And he's great. He's playing lights out. He really is.
But we don't have another person that plays in the lane like that. I mean,
but what if he stays in the lane? That's fine. Stay in the lane. Stop going up to the 3-point line.
Because
he's trying to block 3-pointers.
And then now you're on the guard or you're on a shooting center. Like Williams they got playing right now is a shooting center. plays center at least. So he has to step out of the lane, but he tries to protect the lane as well. I honestly wish they would go 2 big men so that we can give him some rest and have Cornette play in the hole, but it's not happening. Or have Plumlee come in and protect the rim. I don't care.
You are absolutely right, but I'm going to finish this as far as my point, and we're going to try to dissect tonight's game. Isaiah Hartenstein scored the first 8 to 10 points while playing center in the lane. Why? Because Wemby was trying to run around the whole entire court playing defense by himself. OKC is not shooting the ball well at the 3-point line.
He's not.
Let those guys shoot.
Let him shoot. Definitely let him shoot. He's not that high a percentage person. Yes, game, he was out of his mind that game.
No, and I understand that, but why? Because Wemby was out of position to guard his man, because he was trying to guard everybody. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. He's trying to guard everybody else's, and then that happened. He can't let that happen.
Well, would you rather he get a few shots in and then he go back to being sorry, or would you rather, SGA get hot, or the guard that I can't think of his name, number 25 for them, he get hot, shooting threes, pulling up from the timeline.
Again, you're not wrong. This is the literal definition of picking two evils. You know what I'm saying? So it's like SGA is going to shoot 20 free throws a game. You know what I'm saying? SGA is still going to get his shots. He scored 20 free throws and 10 shots the last game, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm
the
saying,
NBA really has to do something about that too.
He's got
the way he can lean in. Like, I hate that they do that.
He jumps into players when they
call
get
it,
away
call
from
it a smooth criminal shot.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I hate that.
He's jumping and kicking people.
If this dude wins another ship this year, I guarantee you basketball at every level will be impacted, because from now on, that's going to be the move that everybody tries to emulate.
They're already doing it.
What they do already?
Yeah, they're already doing it.
Worse and worse. It's going to literally get worse and worse.
Now,
When they changed the All-Star game, everything went to hell with the NBA.
Did I hear or didn't I hear that they're changing that rule for next year? I heard there's a change. There's a rule change coming.
It was already a rule that was changed.
Exactly, and they still call it.
Couldn't jump into the defensive players,
and they still call it.
That was just the same thing with the flopping. They just don't do anything about it.
Yeah, they ain't doing nothing about it. They let them still do it.
I don't like it, obviously. I would like to see 7 games, not because I want them to get tired. Again, game 1 is going to be June 3rd regardless. I like seeing these two teams compete against each other. This is a
good matchup. Like you said, it's a good matchup.
This is a great series. The Spurs got tired last game. And you know what they say? You know what? We'll just play game 6. We'll let them have game 5. But Spurs looked tired game 5. They did.
Comment, but Mitchell, we already addressed that one, JPP. Talk about Mitchell Robinson being hurt.
Yeah, once that whole that goaltending thing went down, and that last 10 minutes of the third went down, they just got deflated. I don't think so. They so much got tired. They got deflated because they saw how things were going.
It's definitely concerning. We'll see how the vibe is tonight in San Antonio. Obviously, must win, but does this change the outlook for OKC if San Antonio wins tonight for game 7?
I want to say no, because OKC plays pretty good at home.
Well, it's hard to say because game
They're
1,
2-2.
depending on how Wemby is approaching that game, he has the possibility of going nuclear, and they end up pulling out a win in game 7. And plus, they're young and they're hungry. So I would not be surprised if they win tonight, which I'm praying they do.
Do we have an update on Dylan Harper?
They can pull it off.
On who? Dylan Harper?
Is there an update on his availability?
They both are in Atlanta.
Okay. I'm personally rooting for San Antonio. I'm not because I live in Texas and this has got nothing to do with OKC. The organization you can't hate on a well-run organization. Right. And San Antonio has always been a well-run organization. Popovich should be in the building.
You say Popovich?
Wow.
Popovich.
Goodness gracious.
Whoa, sir.
Oh, him and Timmy Duncan.
Whoa, sir.
What? See,
that's what.
Y'all being racist right now. That's what y'all do. Y'all being racist right now. That's what. I'm Puerto Rican.
That's what we told.
All of my letters. I don't say all of my letters. Y'all being racist right now.
Okay, that's what Wimby told.
In the times where we live,
pineapples.
You got to be very careful.
Oh, hey, yeah. JPP was talking about AJ Mitchell, number 25 for the Thunder. He's out.
Oh, he is out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
What was his?
And I'm looking at it. Yeah, he's out tonight.
This is the only time I'm gonna root for the Spurs, Rob.
No, I'm with Jim. I'm rooting for the Spurs too, just because I don't like the fact that OKC getting all them calls.
I don't like the way they have the game going. I can't stand it. This is a game that I grew up loving and I wanted to play and everything else. And the way it has gone down, I can't get with it. So.
In New Orleans, there was no basketball in New Orleans when you was growing up.
There was basketball in the world.
What are you talking about?
There was basketball in the world, sir. I was watching Michael Jordan.
Even the New Orleans Jazz had to even go to Utah.
Not the New Orleans.
They didn't have to go.
I will say this is how me, him, and the chef. That's how we met. Basketball.
Yeah,
I would have been out there.
Yeah.
I scored 17 points in one game.
I wasn't go play basketball no more, and then all of a sudden, big deep bad voice screaming across the parking lot. Hey, no, I don't like it.
Hey, come here. Hey, come here.
I was bullied.
Your name Bilbo?
They got Williams. Jalen Williams is questionable for tonight. So
I would not be
surprised. It's a game time decision.
I think he will sit this one out.
So I will give the Celtics their 2 minutes of the day, and their head coach was named head coach of the year. Is Jimmy? Was that warranted? Is that?
Yeah, he's deserving of that accolade. I will give that to him. He especially with Tatum being out, and he's arguably your best player going into the season, and he's out, and
you gotta Jalen Brown.
I ain't gonna tell him because he'll fight me. But arguably, going into the season, your best player is down because of a torn Achilles, and you still find a way to do what you did during the regular season. Yeah, he definitely deserves being a coach of the year.
Okay. And I say, yeah, the only coach that could possibly have a gripe about that is the Pistons, because nobody saw the Pistons being the number one seed in these. Nobody had the Pistons being the number one seed. So, but piggybacking off what Tim said, huh?
They were number one last year, wasn't they?
The Pistons?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
The Pistons, bro?
The Pistons weren't. No, they weren't.
Are you sure?
The Pistons didn't do that last year. Because they were laughing at how much they was losing last year.
Yeah.
No, they was losing 2 years ago.
No, that was last year. That was last year, boss.
That was last year.
Are you sure?
100%.
The Knicks beat them in the playoffs last year.
The Pistons?
Yes.
Hold on one second.
Pistons wasn't that good last year.
They played them in the second round of the playoffs. Knicks was the 4th seed. Pistons was the number 1.
No, you not right. That can't be right. I believe you are. But
Boston and Indiana beat Boston in the second round. And then Detroit and New York played in the second round. New York beat Detroit.
Last year.
Knicks beat Detroit, and then Indiana beat the
Detroit
Boston.
was a 6th seed with a 44-38 record.
The 6th seed. They weren't the 1 seed.
I knew they wasn't the 1 seed.
They wasn't losers.
Yeah.
They were right above 500. Like Nobody would have seen them go from right at 500 to #1 seed. So
it's been done.
It truly has. But nobody was going to say that it was going to be done this year.
So they played them in the first round. Knicks was a 3rd seed. Then.
The Cavs were the #1 seed last year.
Yeah.
Cavs lost in the first round, didn't they?
At 64, they were 64 and 18. They were the #1 seed last year.
They did. They lost in the first round. A couple of years.
Then they traded for James Harden
because he was going to bring them to the promised land. Apparently, why do people get James Harden thinking he go bring them to the championship? I don't understand what was happening with that.
Well, James Harden has never missed. Fun fact: has never missed the playoffs. Just want to
never missed the playoffs, but he's never won a championship either. So
that's just great. But just because you show up to the dance, don't mean you gonna win.
But he always played in the West, though. So that's an incredible feat.
Yes,
that's great. But
he shows up to the dance and do the Carlton. That don't matter. That don't mean nothing.
Him is afraid of James Harden and his beard.
In the words of the great,
that beard got to stink.
He calls him scary.
That beard got to stink. He said he wasn't shaving his beard till he won the championship.
Have you seen him without the beard?
Nobody want to see that.
He looks worse without the beard.
Well,
Put the beard on.
When he was slim, all right, but now with that he fat, he just
that was post Courtney.
Now I will caveat or piggyback on what Flex said. Detroit Pistons head coach definitely should. He has a complaint in that fight. Mm-hmm. He did a hell of a coaching job. Mitch Johnson has an argument as well because you're not going to tell me anybody picked the Spurs to be a 2 seed.
Maybe not a 2 seed, but we expected big things out of the Spurs.
Right. I expected them to come
back.
We
did expect big things out of the Spurs.
I didn't expect
we expected Wemby to take that next leap.
I hope
Steven Castle was already rookie of the year. So we expected them to be good.
Right. Not
nobody, I don't care who it is, nobody had the Pistons being the #1 seed. So for me, and it's a regular season award. If not Joe Mazzulla in Boston, it should have been the coach in Detroit. And that's my only. But to say that Mazzulla didn't deserve it, I can't say that though, because
I don't think anybody
did a hell of a job. Nobody had the Celtics being worth anything. This is supposed to be a gap year for the
I remember at the beginning of the season we all said, even you Flex said that we didn't expect the Celtics to even make the playoffs. So
we didn't know what was going on with Jason Tatum. We didn't know.
The East was still a little bit weak. I expected them to make the playoffs. I didn't expect them to be this good though. I'll say that much.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to be the 2 seed.
No.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting them to be a top 4 seed. If you want to rewind the tapes, I said that they were going to be.
No, that's because
I said they were going to be in the play-in. I said if they make the playoffs, it would be as a play-in.
Either way,
everybody expected Orlando to be a top team, but
they did.
It is what it is. Prediction time before we move on to another sport, because here, yes, all sports matter. JB, who you got winning tonight?
San Antonio.
And who you got winning the series after that? Since we'll be in the final next time we do a show.
I want it to be San Antonio. And I feel like Rob said, if Wemby come out like he did in game 1, they really have the opportunity to bookend this whole series and with the Spurs winning. And but he got to come out and play. They got to come out and play Spurs basketball and stop trying to be focused on Wemby need to do everything. So if they come out and play like they play in game 1, the Spurs will win the series and go on to play the New York Knickerbockers for the NBA Finals, the NBA Championship.
Mr. 334, who's winning tonight?
I got the Spurs winning tonight. No AJ Mitchell, possibly no Jalen Williams. I got the Spurs winning tonight. And we don't know, you know what I'm saying, if those two are going to be able to play in a game 7. So game 7, it's going to depend on if those two, if it goes to game 7, if those two can, if those two are available, I would have to say the Thunder at home. But if those two aren't available, I think the Spurs win 6 and 7. 6, 7.
As they say, if was a fifth, I'd be wasted right now.
We'd all be drunk.
Mr. Chef, I'm not going to call you big dummy, but I like the shirt. talk to me about your Spurs. Are they winning tonight, or are they getting sent to Cancun, or what? In your case, Galveston.
Galveston. Galveston. Yeah. No, they'll pull it out tonight, I believe, and I think they'll sit down and have a come to Jesus meeting with Pop in the locker room, and they'll get it together for Game 7 and pull it out in a close one, though. I think it'll be a close one, and keep Tommy Brotherson somewhere else. I don't really want to see him.
So you got So you got the Spurs and Knicks. All y'all got the Spurs and Knicks. Everybody got Spurs and Knicks.
I want that. I want to see that.
Go.
I am predicting that the Knicks will be playing in the NBA Finals. Well, I do know who won't be playing anything anytime soon, and that's Josh Jacobs of the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, I don't know what he had.
We owe y'all anyway because y'all beat us in for the tournament, the play-in tournament.
Playing.
The thumbs up.
Tournament.
What?
The thumbs up, Rob.
What do you mean? Y'all beat us in '99. The last time the Knicks went to the championship. Y'all beat us in '99.
But this is from this year. I ain't talking about.
Y'all had a two-headed dragon of Tim Duncan and David Robinson. Ain't nobody beating them two.
It felt good. It really did. I appreciated it.
Jeez, I almost called the Navy back. I was like, no, he went AWOL. Go get that captain. I want David Robinson gone.
Josh Jacobs.
You called so he can get deported back to the Navy?
I did. I sent an email to the Naval Academy and said, you got mail. Come get your man.
Why are we talking about you got mail?
Oh, Lord. Come get your man. Oh, no.
All right.
Oh, my God.
That's what the cops did with Josh Jacobs. They got their man 4 misdemeanors and a felony strangulation charge.
Strangling. You can't be putting your hands around the throats of people, Josh.
So talk to me about how great this looks for Josh Jacobs and the upcoming football season.
He said how great it looks. It don't.
I was about to say, where does that look great for anybody?
It looks great for the Vikings, the Bears, the Lions. It looks super great for them.
And it looks great for whoever can draft Marshawn Lloyd in their fantasy drafts.
Don't say it too loud now. Come on now.
I mean, hey, everybody, look, especially the league. I mean, maybe outside your barbershop league, the leagues we in, we got some headhunters, so they already know.
Yeah, some people in your league still drafted Peyton Hillis in the second round.
Man, not Peyton Hillis.
That's hilarious.
Not Peyton Hillis.
Well, shouldn't they sign him as a free agent and keep him as a keeper? He's Lloyd, ain't he?
I wouldn't keep him as a keeper because I don't know what I wouldn't keep him as a keeper.
No, he played in California 2 years ago.
Tito sent me a trade. Tito, send me that trade back. I'm gonna see if he will do it. I don't know. I'm gonna see if he.
He messaged me immediately. He was like, "I'm glad I didn't make that trade."
Which one?
He wanted Josh Jacobs before all this came down.
That wasn't
literally days before this came out, he was asking for Josh Jacobs.
Mm.
No, that wasn't a trade with me.
No, I'm just saying he's been trying to get Josh Jacobs. What the heck was that? Your wife just swatted you? Because you didn't get that marmalade pickle?
Oh, don't get slapped. Oh, I thought Jess was in there swinging. Oh, jeez. Oh, I got nervous. I was like, oh, Jess, don't hit him. Oh, jeez.
Wasp in here. You doing wasp?
Oh, Jesus.
She said the open neck slap is just a misdemeanor.
Oh, Jesus. He up there talking about a wasp, but I thought Jess was back there floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee on his ass.
I'm trying to sting like a bee.
But gentlemen, talk to me with the division at the Green Bay, the state of Green Bay. Big deal, no deal.
What? No Josh Jacobs?
Yeah,
huge deal.
Huge deal.
Huge deal.
Well, talking about Green Bay, like what does Green Bay look like? And I don't mean the weather.
Well, we don't know what they look like because they already giving up receivers left and right. So
exactly,
we already don't know what they're going to look like.
This is going to be If that happens and he gets any type of major suspension, that's catastrophic in that division. Because I mean, you have to expect Minnesota to rebound and get to a point where they're dangerous. Detroit is always in it, and then on top of that, Chicago is looking to make the leap forward. So it's not a good look.
Fleck, I know you're distracted by your surroundings.
We got in-house applause going on.
Talk to me about the state of Green Bay.
I mean, if Josh Jacobs can't go, they're gonna have to find a running game somewhere, right? JPP said Chris Brooks is listed as number 2 on the Packers. Who the hell is Chris Brooks? Exactly. And he is. I had to go look it up myself and see. He is. Whoever Chris Brooks is, that's running back 2.
He played a couple games last year.
Fourth year out of BYU. Yeah, but that's not the point. The point is who. You know what I'm saying? Like, who do you have that's gonna scare? I mean, maybe they come out of nowhere, but who do you have that's gonna scare?
Green Bay gets their tight end back.
I mean, who's going?
Green Bay gets their tight end, their Pro Bowl tight end, Tyler Kraft.
Tucker Kraft.
Tyler Kraft. Tucker Kraft.
Tucker Kraft.
That's the widest of names. They're both the same. Tyler, Taylor, and Tucker.
They said, yeah, they're saying he could be back on the field by the start of training camp.
And
because he had the ACL injury last year, so they said that he could be back by the start of training camp. But I mean, they're gonna have to lean on their passing game, and outside of their top 3, like they let a lot of they let the boy go to the Eagles. They traded him to the Eagles.
They let one go to New England.
Right.
Romeo Dobbs.
And
what's interesting? There is a running back that's on the trade block right now. I don't know how good he'll be, but I know he's looking for a change of scenery, and that's number 41, Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
But what you gonna give up to get him?
A lock of Lil Wayne's dreads.
Right. They already falling out.
Dead. You want something dead? That's what you're trading? A dead thing?
I mean, he is available. Kellen Moore has come out. He's done an interview. He was like, well, we don't have no timetable as to when we planning on doing anything with Alvin Kamara, but I don't expect him to be at our OTAs or the mini camp. So
I will.
They signed Achan because it's not ETN apparently.
Yeah, it's Achan.
I will. Oh, that sucks. Isaac Guerrero Torres Peck lifting weights.
Yeah, he'll be back by the end of camp.
Yeah, Isaac Guerrero.
Since we was talking about running backs, but I do have a question because y'all brought up you gotta trust Jordan Love in the passing game. But who do you trust more in the passing game, Jordan Love or CJ Stroud?
Well, I mean,
why did CJ Stroud get put it? I don't know. Can I get some context on why that's a?
Yeah, I don't know where it came from.
About that
because we're talking about quarterbacks that we may or may not trust.
But CJ Stroud has Nico Collins, and Tank Dell is on track to possibly come back. So I don't.
And they signed David Montgomery, so he has a running game now.
And they got a nice running piece.
He always had weapons. You still couldn't trust him.
Well, last year it was just Nico Collins in the
No. Jaden Higgins and the other kid.
But they were rookies that day.
I'm saying they still did just fine.
Let's not project like Higgins put up 1,000 yards last year because he did not. He was there.
That's because of the quarterback.
It wasn't just the quarterback. There was plenty of games where Higgins just did not. He short armed the ball or didn't finish the route. I get it.
Okay, to answer your question, then it's a weird question.
It is.
But to answer your question,
they both play out. Stroud
has more weapons, so I trust Stroud more.
They're both playoff teams. They both got large contracts.
Well, you asked the question.
I'm saying, like, I am trying to tell you why the simile and why I put these two quarterbacks together.
But they're heading in two different directions. You got Tank Bill coming back, and you got a new running back coming to the Texans, while you have a bunch of your dependable wide receivers leaving, and you possibly may be out of a starting running back in Green Bay. So, like Flex said, I'm trusting CJ Stroud because he has more talents around him. That part.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't trust either one of them. That's my point. I wouldn't trust either one of them.
Would you trust Jackson Dart?
But you said which one would you trust more? You didn't say
That's what they're called.
Right.
That's what they're dangerous.
Somebody was behind me. My bad. Somebody was behind me. Said
coming from the Bosa boys.
I'm talking about your quarterback. I'm not talking about.
And I'm talking about your entire defensive line.
We got Bosa. We didn't get the other Bosa.
He's a free agent.
You was talking about
get him too.
You was talking about quarterbacks that you trust. I just asked if you trust Jackson Dart.
Look at this. I just got an alert. 49ers Bosa far along in rehab. Eyes can't return. See, I mentioned it and they sent me a ESPN alert. See? He's done rallying.
Like 5 different OC. Yeah, that's true too.
He's done rallying, so he's trying to get healthy. See what I did there? Rallying. Trump. Whatever.
He did rally. But Jackson Dart introduced him. Bosa was just there in attendance.
He did. And
Which is worse?
Trump, not Trump. Jackson Dart's been a fan of.
You said it right.
Before Trump was even president.
You said it right.
No, I'm more.
You said it right.
They had to have a team. They had to have a team meeting for that, didn't they?
Nope. Yep. No, they did not.
Yes, they did. Jackson Dart said it.
Yeah. They didn't have to have a team meeting. Abdul Carter said no meeting was done. They said
so Jackson Dart said that he addressed the team.
I know Jameson Winston said he talked to him.
You still got it wrong. Who the hell is Jameson?
I don't know.
Famous Jameis.
Not the big head hat.
I eat crab legs. That's who it is.
I steal crab legs.
That part too.
Rashid
that
Rice
dude has to be the funniest dude in the NFL. I don't care what nobody says.
He is. I'm telling you now. They just need to come up with a rule where he get to play on everybody's team. Whoever need a quarterback, he just there for the week.
Rashid Rice is currently in prison serving his time.
He's in jail. He's not in prison. There's a difference.
County is still jail or prison.
No, it's not. As someone who's worked in a prison, it's not the same.
I got accidentally sent to prison for one night. So just want to throw that out.
Did you get sent to jail or did you get sent to prison?
Revelations.
I got transferred by that's a funny story, by the way. But
we'll talk about that offline because I want to know this. I want to know what happened.
What?
We'll talk about this offline.
You learn new things.
It was a public intoxication.
Nope, we'll talk about this offline.
And they just transferred everybody.
We'll talk about this offline.
That's the whole story. That's it.
Yeah, they're peeing on church, bro. He was peeing on the church.
That's hilarious.
No, I wouldn't be nowhere near a church. Duh. Gosh.
Speaking of peeing, do y'all remember the dude that we had to help on Broadway? Jim, Amir.
Oh, yeah,
that thing scared me.
That was a whew. That was an ordeal.
That's not fun at all.
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna take up any more of your time. Chef, you got something for us?
So we all know when they did the MVP voting, who won the MVP. We know who came in second, and we know who came in third.
Trash.
When was the last time a third place finisher in the MVP race won the NBA championship?
It's not Wemby.
Giannis? I don't know.
That's what they called Giannis back in 2021.
Giannis.
Giannis. Before that, who was the one that won it before that?
Oh, you asking for too much now, sir.
Yeah. Was it Tatum?
No,
Kobe Bean Bryant.
not that far back.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no guesses.
Kevin
So-
Garnett.
You got to look at championship winners. What, Steph Curry,
After-
probably?
Before Giannis in 2015, young Wardell won the NBA
Steph
championship.
Steph Curry. Wardell, Steph Curry.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I heard Ordale. That's why I was like, who's
No.
Ordale?
That's what I said, Steph Curry.
Yeah, young Steph
Here, this is
won
Steph
in
Curry.
2015 after finishing third. And before that, it was only 4 other individuals that had won. And one being
So you trying to manifest this for Wemby?
I'm sorry.
I see
That
what
was
you're
the point
doing
of the question.
there. Look, I was just about to say, I see what you're doing there.
He trying to bring it all around. Bring it all around.
He could be a rarefied air if he pulls this off. So I got my fingers crossed.
He's 7'4". He's already a rarefied air.
Yeah, he
Not
he is
enough
7'4".
rarefied. I want more. I need more.
He is 7'4", big, goofy. Never mind.
Don't do
Yeah.
that.
Hey, I got one for you. I got one for you, big chef. Since you always
Mhm.
asking crazy questions, what is the only NFL team that's spelled in alphabetical order?
I literally saw this morning and I turned it off because I was like, I don't want to hear this.
Well, technically, the Bills is Bills. What's the other question? Right?
That's the one.
That's the answer.
That's the only one.
I'm about to say, I don't think
I
there's
started with
no
the first
one.
letter. I was like, wait, there's no A, so I'm gonna go with B. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one.
It was a lot of people that was arguing. It was like the 49ers. It was like
I'm like, how?
That's
numbers.
numbers.
But no,
AJ would have got that one right.
the Bills. Well,
That's all you had?
yeah, that's all I had. I don't care. I don't come up with the questions.
I'm done now.
Well, then
Wait
take
to
us
see this
out.
game here in about another
I
30
think you should take
35
us
minutes.
out then, sir.
Well, I will take y'all out. Look, some people like football, basketball, and baseball. Others like hockey, soccer, and NASCAR. But right here, all sports matter.
Go
Peace out.
Knicks.